does have a can of cream of chicken soup condensed between. All right, good afternoon. Welcome to Bikes and Vans here on a beautiful Saturday afternoon. Well, what's turning out to be a beautiful Saturday afternoon here on the Kitsap and soon to be Olympic Peninsula in Washington State. There was a thunderstorm forecast, probably still is for Cascade Foothills, but for right now, got nothing but partly cloudy skies, sunshine, probably 72 degrees. And we are out on the Triumph Bonneville T120, and we're going to do a loop of the Hood Canal. And if I'm looking at it on a map, we're going to do it clockwise. Clockwise, yeah. So from here, Highway 3 down to Belfair, Highway 106 through Union, and out to Potlatch, north on 101 through Hoodsport, and Quilcene, Center Road, back up to Highway 104, back across the Hood Canal Bridge, and then back down Highway 3 through Fallsbow, Silverdale, Bremerton, back home to Port Orchard. Probably need to stop for gas at some point, and we'll maybe stop and get a snack somewhere wherever the fancy strikes us. So for right now, we'll kick the camera off as we're on Highway 16 heading towards Forest, and probably kick it back on when we get down towards Highway 106 through Belfair. So changed my mind right off the bat, decided to take old Belfair Highway instead of Highway 3 down through to Belfair, as this is a much more interesting road to go the 8 miles to Belfair from Gorst than Highway 3. Highway 3 is just one long straight highway, but usually crappy traffic. So yeah, we'll take old Belfair Highway because this has got some twists and turns and some interesting features, like Gold Mountain Golf Complex. It's coming up here on our left. I don't play golf very often, and the few times that I have played here in Washington, it hasn't been in Gold Mountain. But I hear that's really nice, and that's where they have like one of the regional US Open qualifiers fairly regularly. There it is. It's a golf complex, so that must be more than just a golf course or a clubhouse. Must be a little bit of everything. Everything golf related, I'm imagining. A couple extra ball washing stations. Who knows? Coming up here under going under a train trestle of sorts, 13 feet 5 inches tall. But this railroad line runs from Bremerton down to Shelton, and it's owned by the U.S. Navy. is always an enjoyable run down Old Belfair Highway. Either direction, really. It's also a good jumping off point to get out to western Kitsap County out by the Hood Canal, like Bear Creek to Water Roads up here a little bit, shortly after it crosses over into Mason County. And Bear Creek to Watto heads on out to like Tiger Lake, Panther Lake, all the way out to Seabeck, if you're into that. You can head all the way out that way. Make a big loop around the western peninsula there. Back around towards Silverdale.
wish from the outset, a sign in the shadow. An ache I can't reset, a thorn in the meadow. Look into the ashes, listen to the winds as I spread my wings. I'm waking up, I'm waking from a dream, and now I'm on the run. Let the games begin. A sense to my regret, a pill yet to swallow. A crack in the pavement, a hope that I'll borrow. Look into the ashes, listen to the winds as I spread my wings. I'm waking up, I'm waking from a dream, and now I'm on the run. Let the games begin. Let the games begin. Let the games begin. Let the games
So this is the wooden barge I was talking to you about, with the paddle wheel on it. The sign that I saw, which I thought would have been something cool, just says private residence. There's got to be more to the story to this, though. It's like it's kind of homemade, right? There's a barge with a wooden deck built on it, and it looks like the paddle wheel was all added after the fact. But it looks old as shit. Pretty cool. Am I glad I stopped? Yeah. We'll see. I'll do a little research on the web, and maybe I'll find out that that was some sort of great historical mosquito fleet ferry or something like that. My guess is it's not as cool as I'd hoped. All right, back on the road. All right, we're at the intersection of Highway 101 and 106. Gonna turn right towards Port Angeles, but our next stop will be right up here to get some gas at the Lucky Eagle? I can't remember what this is called. Now it's called Lucky Dog Casino? Huh. I think they definitely changed their name there. It was not the Lucky Dog before. Oh well. Well, here we are at the old Sinclair. Welcome to Hoodsport, Washington. Just trying to think of something catchy to say about Hoodsport, but I'm not really sure what Hoodsport's known for.
Keeping the front, keeping it tough, always put down, acting all night, getting up under my skin again. Saying it's fine, but it's never fine. Keeping the front, keeping it tough, always put down, acting all night, getting up under my skin again. Saying it's fine, but it's never fine. Keeping the front, keeping it tough, always put down, acting all night, getting up under my skin again. Saying it's fine, but it's never fine. Keeping the front, keeping it tough, always put down, acting all night, getting up under my skin again. Saying it's fine, but it's never fine. Keeping the front, keeping it tough, always put down, acting all night, getting up under my skin again. Saying it's fine, but it's never fine. Keeping the front, keeping it tough, always put down, acting all night, getting up under my skin again.
I didn't get any video or pictures of it because the Hoodsport Coffee Company was pretty busy. I didn't want to just go videoing people willy-nilly, but cup of coffee, couple lemon bars, those things are delicious. Had them before there, which is why I stopped again, because they were that good. Stayed here in the van not too long ago. Pretty awesome. The Tides Family Restaurant. I've eaten here before too, and like it was okay. Online, I've seen a lot of reviews that say that people come all the way from Tacoma. They drive for 2 hours just to eat there. And I feel like they've got that mixed up with the Tides restaurant in Gig Harbor. Because that place doesn't strike me as a place that you might pack up the family in a rig to drive a couple hours just to eat there. Like, it was all right. This is Lilliwaup. There's an inlet here to a creek. I think it's the Lilliwaup Creek. I think I crossed over this when I was up in the mountains, up in the woods there on the other bike one time not too long ago. There is a little store up here. I wasn't going to stop again so soon after Hoodsport, but I've never been in here, and I kind of want to check this off my list, so I think I'm going to pull over and see what they got, just for laughs. Maybe just a picture photo opportunity, you know? Very musical chimes. I like that. There's the Lilliwaup Motel. Almost looks like you could still stay there. I wonder if you can. They're closed permanently. Wonder how much the last price per gallon sold was. Doesn't say. No. Oh, this one's digital. Fancy. Anyway, let's go and check it out. Look at that. What a haul. 3 different kinds of Charleston chews and a Mega Smarties package. Whew. Anyway, cool store here. I don't know what it's called. It's in Lilliwaup anyway, right on Highway 101. Worth a stop. They got Olympic ice cream in there if you're up for an ice cream cone. Well, the Lilliwaup store, whatever the hell that's called, it's pretty cool. Now I can say I've stopped there. I'm about to catch up to some traffic. This ride's especially awesome, like in the fall, you know? Autumn day, crisp, 55 degrees, something like that. Cool enough that you got to wear a pair of long johns under everything. Makes this ride even better, if that's even possible. Oh yeah, this is fun. go. Yeah, thanks, car, for pulling over. I don't think I was behind this guy already once. Woo! Yeah, buddy. Detours, 3/4 of a mile. They have a bathroom. Man, great opportunity to change my battery in my camera and adjust my rear suspension. All right, coming up. This is Lilliwaup State Park. Great campground there. Access to the Lilliwaup River underneath this bridge. Pretty cool area to camp. And, you know, look at all the people hanging out in the river. I don't know if you saw them, but you totally can hang out in the river because the campground is adjacent, right up against the banks. Pretty cool place. This is Brennan. Go left here into the Lilliwaup recreation area. I've taken this road before. Rode up there a few miles, parked next to some fish hatchery where you're supposed to be able to hike to some like waterfalls or something, but I didn't do that. Up ahead here is Seal Rock National Forest Campground, I believe it is. Yeah, Olympic National Forest, Seal Rock Campground. Primitive campground. It is right on the Hood Canal, though. It's very cool. They have some very nice camping sites. Just nothing with power or you know, water hookups or anything like that. So it's dry camping only, but it is cheap. It's like $12 a night or $14 a night at the National Forest campgrounds. This is another great section of 101 here along the Hood Canal. It veers away from the Hood Canal because Mount Walker's in the way. So you're kind of like in the Olympic foothills here for a little bit. If you look up there, there's, I don't know, Jupiter Mountain or Mount Jupiter. Something like that. Mount Jupiter might actually be behind me to the south, but that's another one. And not run over those sticks. Smells like something's burning. Maybe it's a propane grill somebody's cooking or something. Looks like you can park here and hike to Rainbow Falls. Have I done this before? I can't remember. Well, anyway, this is Rainbow Falls Campground. National Forest Service Campground, Olympic National Forest, and it's pretty cool. I mean, it's got two different sections to camp in. One is kind of in one circle where the looks like the trailhead down to Rainbow Falls is, because there's a few cars parked at the trailhead. And this section that I just went through largely has a lot of pull-through sites, and maybe for some RVs, vans even, right? No power hookups, No water hookups, so it looks like there's some potable water scattered throughout each camping area, and then there's some vault toilets. But yeah, it looks awesome. And you can't beat the price, you know, for National Forest Service campground. They're like $14. Anyway, I think the next stop here is going to be Quilcene. Probably about 2/3 of the way done with our loop. Once we get to the pearl of the peninsula, which is Quilcene. If you haven't checked out a try Bonneville T120, these bikes are fantastic. It's just a standard, you know, modern retro, but like the seating position on it, arm reach on it, everything's like the perfect size for me, like 5'10". And I've had a lot of bikes. This is the most comfortable bike I've ever owned. Like from a riding position, you know, it doesn't have the couch-like seats like my Victory Cross Country Tour did. It doesn't have all the whiz-bang gadgets, you know, like an electric windscreen and all the crazy electronics, you know, like my Triumph Tiger did. But it doesn't have a windscreen. But none of that matters. This is just a great, powerful, comfortable motorcycle. Alright, we're going to jump off on Center Road here. 101 keeps going that way. And Center Road kind of cuts the gap between here and Highway 104. And immediately after I made that last little clip, I turned right on Quilcene Road. I don't know where it goes. I don't have GPS on this bike or a mount for it or anything like that. Or a phone mount. So I'm just winging it. So I don't know where this goes, but it looks like I can make a left-hand turn here, which is kind of what I had in mind. To see if I can mirror Center Road over there on the way up, but just a different route. See how it goes. Ooh, is this it? What does it say down there? Road and arrows. That's okay. I'll take that. Didn't say no outlet. Dead end. Yeah. Alright. This is what getting out on your bike's all about right here, right? Finding a road you've never been on before. And trying to ride it faster than you should. Nah, I'm just kidding. But this is awesome. So we're still going the right way. It looks like it's going to merge back onto it. Still, that was a cool little detour. Maybe I could find another one up here a little further. What a great little section of road here, right? Center Road. Between Highway 101 and 104. Ooh, this is fun. It's not going to be fun anymore when I catch up to those cars. I'm running up here by 80 miles an hour right now. I'm telling you about it. But man, those sweeping turns back there were great. Hitting those about 65, 70. Ooh. Might be able to get a couple more sweepers here at speed before I catch up to those cars. Hopefully none of these is like the county sheriff. Perfect. Nabob Road. Let's check this one out. Let's see where it goes. Maybe this will be another little gem. Looks like a little loose gravel there. Gotta be careful. One of the things I like about riding out here the most is I've lived here for 20 years. Had a motorcycle the whole time. And there's still like roads like this that I've never been on, you know? The suspension adjustment was key. Dayba Road, Warby Johnson Community Center. I wonder where that goes. 15 and a half miles, huh? It might not go where I think it goes. For another time. I don't know where this one goes either, but I'm still going towards the direction I want to go. I feel like that probably loops around the Dayba Peninsula and back up to the bridge. But I'm not sure. Hey, cool bike. I'm hoping this is Center Road, and it's going to say Chimicum that way. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that little section of Daybob Road that I took popped me out about a mile from the intersection here with Highway 104. We'll pop up here to 104 and take a left and head towards Hood Canal. Let's go. 70 miles an hour in second gear. At 4:05. Should be home by about 4:45. Maybe sooner if I keep going this fast. So this is 80 miles an hour on the Triumph T120. I could really do this all day if there's no wind or I have a tailwind. Right? Any kind of crosswind, it makes it a little uncomfortable. But like right now, I feel like the wind is just being generated by myself. And it's pretty comfortable. And now we're down to about 75, but only because there's a car in front of me going slow. Well, going 75. Yeah, we're descending now toward the Hood Canal Bridge, coming up on the new traffic circle. Pretty calm right now. It was a lot windier down south in the Hood Canal, which was that way. You know, usually on this side of the bridge over here, it's like really windy and white cappy. And over here, it's calm. Pretty calm on both sides today. Yeah, heading south here on Highway 3 now from the Hood Canal Bridge. Been on it for about 6-7 miles. About to hit Highway 305, State Route 305, which goes over through Squamish and on over to Bainbridge Island. Through Paulsbo. And the highway here, Highway 3, is about to open up into 4 lanes again. So hopefully we can get rid of some of this single file traffic. And not get pulled over while I'm doing it.